Greetings, and today I have another Gwent deck video for you guys. So this particular deck, I'm gonna be lying to you guys if I said it was like a great deck, tier 1 deck, I'm playing Syndicate. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of the worst time to play Syndicate at the moment because Syndicate's actually one of the worst factions, especially after the nerf that's happened to Louisa. But in my opinion, I feel like Syndicate still has a couple of decent options. But I'm playing sort of a meme deck in a sense. Like, it's Herald Gord Syndicate, so yeah. So I'm just gonna show you guys. I'm gonna do the same format as I did with the last video. And also, I was gonna do a different Syndicate deck. That deck is still coming, but this is a deck that sort of me and sort of the members of my server in our Discord kind of talked about and sort of discussed and made adjustments on. So if you guys want to get involved in that sort of stuff, if you guys want to help contribute to sort of some of these decks that I make, then definitely hit up my server on Discord and come join us. We have really fun time talking about Gwent, talking about making arguments about why cards are good and bad, blah 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 blah. If that's your kind of thing, definitely do join me on my server. I'll leave a link in the description below. And yeah, so we'll get ahead and get started with the Wildcard Herald Gord deck. So, as you guys can see, because this is a Herald Gord deck, Portal with combined with a couple of 4P Intimidate cards will definitely be added. So the amount of the sort of ratio for 4P cards is going to be quite a bunch of crime cards because there's a lot of really good crime cards in the 4 provisions, which is actually pretty insane. And the rest of the 4 provisions will be a couple of Intimidate engines. I have 3 Intimidate engines just in case we do get, you know, somehow break by Mata. So I kind of don't want to risk with just the 2 4 provisions and, you know, get that chance of getting hit by Mata, because honestly it's probably going to happen. So that's something you definitely want to be careful of. So, despite the fact that Louisa got nerfed, Louisa was definitely still added. The thing was, I was sort of experimenting between whether to use Madame Louisa or Azar Javed. Azar Javed does give us the capability of protecting our Intimidate engines against our opponent's tech cards, whereas Madame Louisa sort of gives us that Savola, that free Savola, or that free Corson Senior, or that free Piggy. It really depends on how the games are gonna go. But you can't really go wrong with either. It's just that Louisa kind of has more tendency to get targeted because like cards like Parasite, Delirium, Decoction can absolutely destroy it. Well, Delirium if you're stupid enough to play Madame Louisa first against a Skellige deck. But Madame Louisa still at 6 power is still not the worst, and its ability, despite the fact that it is order, you still get your tribute round for free. So you pretty much have to protect it for still 1 turn. Despite the fact, it's just that compared to last meta where it's on deploy, it's where you're guaranteed that, whereas you sort of have to protect it, and it also gives your opponent a chance whether or not they want to destroy it. So Louisa is still in this deck, although I have played 2 games where I sort of switch between Louisa and Azar Javed. So I'll be showing you the games that one plays Louisa, one plays Javed. So Horson Senior is definitely going to make a presence in this deck, and it's because we're actually running 2 congregations in our 4 provisions, and Horson Senior, honestly, it's best in transforming two Firesworn Zealots into cut up lackeys, whereas we can use Excommunication for to banish one and hopefully draw one of the top 3 cards. Tavern Brawl, I think, is one of those cards that's really fun. I really enjoy its ability, forcing 2 of your opponent's units to duel each other, especially if you're taking on, like, let's say, monsters decks where they decide to bring up their very powerful cards one up against each other. So Tavern Brawl could actually make for a lot of fun. So that's why Tavern Brawl is making an appearance in this deck. Plus, we are running Herald Gord, so you're gonna see quite the amount of crime cards here. So it was mentioned before that I did add XCOM, but I think I should explain it a little bit here. This deck thins decently well. So you can actually get away with not even playing XCOM and maybe playing like a different card, like for example Pickpocket if you really need the coins. But if you can kind of see sort of the layout of this deck, we're not necessarily trying to revolve ourselves around coin generation, more like creating big damage with cards like BGF. That kind of rely on, you know, having a lot of coins to do a lot of damage. Of course, you don't want to have excess amount of coins because that's just kind of a waste. So maybe Pickpocket probably isn't the best option now that I think about it. If you want to have fun with the memes, you could also go Rico. But honestly, you can get away with not playing XCOM just because of the amount of thinning you have in this deck currently. So I just wanted to get this sort of added in. This was sort of a touch-up between Crown Splitter Thug or the Mutated Hounds. Now, despite the fact that the Mutated Hounds kind of got nerfed, their ability to poison is still actually really good. Even at 5 provisions, like it's still not that weak. It's just not as strong as it was last meta. But I ultimately went with the Crown Splitter Thug because it's a 5/5 regardless, but it does manage to get that Intimidate bonus off. And I also actually thought about adding in Novigradian Justice. Like I was gonna replace Vivaldi Bank for Novigradian Justice and just downgrade like one of the 5P cards perhaps. That's kind of also why I kept Crown Splitter Thug in there. But yeah, so I just wanted to talk about that because it is present in the deck and it's not bad. It's an extra Intimidate engine for you. But I was sort of tossed up between Crown Splitter Thug or Mutated Hounds for that extra poison. Syndicate's not as overload on the poison as Nilfgaard is, so I don't feel as guilty playing it. So. And just to touch up on my final like provision cards, so all my 4 provision cards, it's mostly, as you can see, it's mostly crime cards. That's where sort of Herald, Gord, and my Intimidate engines are going to get most of their power from, plus 3 Intimidates, like I said. In case we get bricked by an opponent Mata, we want to make sure we have an extra one sort of as backup, so that our Portal can still get them going. Despite the fact that you actually want to play Portal as one of your first cards because you do want to get as many points of Intimidation off as you can, but you know, you never know what can happen, right? So you want to make sure you always have a bit of a plan B, always be prepared. And again, because of the fact that you actually thin very well, you actually don't mind mulliganing one of your Intimidate cards for a better card because your chances of getting them are higher just because of how well you can thin this deck. So this is sort of the deck list. I'm going to leave a link in the description below as always. Again, my Discord community helped out with making, or they actually made this deck list, but I just sort of took a look at it and sort of helped them make adjustments and such. So we all had a say in it together. So if you guys want to be a part of that, like I said, not meaning to sound corny at all, but like that's just one of the many things you can do if you guys come join my Discord server. So that'll be it. Leave a like if you guys did enjoy this video in the end. Comment on any changes you guys would like to make. Like I said, we did talk about it, but like who knows, any deck could always be improved, so I'm always open to suggestions. And of course, subscribe for more Gwent content, and other than that, let me send you guys over to some gameplay. Alright, so this probably looks like mid-range. Wow, we're queuing into quite a few monsters today. Crazy. And I feel like yeah, wow, I'm going first again? Dang, how many times have I had to go first, like, since I started playing? Like, that's crazy. Oh boy, I need a proactive here. Okay, that's a proactivity. That is proactivity right here. Portal is proactive. I like this. I may actually just start with it too. I may actually just start with this. We'll start with the Portal. We do have quite the amount of crime, so I don't think that's going to be the worst thing in the world for us. So Arachis Worm I see has the most interactive cards. So like cards like Natural Selection, Feast of... what's it called? Oh, I forgot the name of that card already. Hideous Feast, Parasite. Well, Parasite's in every monster's deck because that's really their best source of removal. But yeah, so yeah, I figured this was gonna go down this route. I mean, it kind of makes sense because he can just keep getting units out of it, which is really good for him actually, and really bad for us. Because now what the heck am I supposed to play, right? Like, this is tough. Like, I don't know what to do here. I actually don't know what to do here. Like, I'm in such a bind that it's not even funny. I'm in such a bind. I could actually even play Azar. Like, I may have to play Azar because it's not like I'm really trying to defend anything. Maybe I should have started with Azar, I'm not gonna lie. Do we pay the tribute? Or no? I don't think we have to. Yeah, I don't think we have to. I mean, we only get 1 less point out of it, but I mean, in exchange for 3 extra coins for whatever we need it for, like for example, a really powerful BGF might be pretty nice. 7 point, you can't go wrong with a 7-point BGF. I mean, they do like to boost their units as well. A-Rush is a thing, so... Excuse me. But yeah, like, I don't have a lot of proactivity, so it's gonna be tough. Yeah, there's Hideous Feast. Tough. Still don't have a proactive play. Oh my gosh, this is really bad. I mean, we could excommunicate, but I mean, like, what's the point? I may have to Vivaldi Bank, and I don't ever want to Vivaldi Bank, but I think I have to because it's the most proactive play for me, right? These cards suck. Every single one of these cards actually suck. But I mean, hey, that's kind of the risk when you play a deck like this, right? So, what can you do? It's not a crime card, so they don't get boosted. I mean, it was really the best option because I didn't, like, again, like, I don't need to save up coins for anything, right? So, the Striga, okay. He does have dominance. Okay. I have to pass at 7. It's unfortunate, but I have to pass at 7, and I think Morale... I just made Morale vulnerable to Parasite, so... I just realized that I kind of messed up there as well. Yeah, they have a lot of removal options. Like, he still probably has an extra Natural Selection and an extra Hideous Feast. He still has Parasite. So, yeah, he can get... Like, this a deck like this is pretty good against me, actually. But like at the same time, I don't really have a choice, right? Like I have to pass at 7. Like what can I do here? Like what actually can I do? The draw combination in this deck is actually the worst. He hasn't played a single A-Rush. I'm kind of wondering why. Okay, so this gets us Triss, which isn't so bad. Get rid of Savola and the BGF. Okay. Well, the thing is, Assault really was only good if we had our Azar Javed still with our Scarab. So tough. Oh, I have a coin too. Yikes. Do I want to play Dip on this? Like, what other options do I have? Alright, he's definitely gonna push. Do I just play Triss maybe? Maybe I just draw into Triss. Dip in the Pontar looks pretty good though. Or do I want a Congregation and then set up Horson Senior? Actually, he might just be doing this to pass at 7. Who knows? We'll actually play this. We will actually dip in the Pontar. Why not? Not a lot of damage, but I mean, you do get rid of a Thrive unit, so that's not so bad. Although, actually, if we had waited to get Horson Senior, then that would have been pretty good too. It's also Intimidate. So, Horson Senior is actually a pretty good card. You got 2 cut up lackeys that can do some damage, and you got Intimidate, which this skin gets boosted. So, actually, that's not bad at all. Egern? Okay. We could Morale this. Actually, what's the point? There's no point playing Morale on this. We can play Congregation. Well, 9 points behind though. I don't know how I feel about being 9 points behind. We actually just play Mata.
Do not make me beg.
I thought about playing Congregation, but I feel like especially if he passes at 7, right? Because like playing Neckers, like heck, that could have been a attempt to pass at 7, so. A Bruxa? Okay, well, that was the card he drew, so that really doesn't tell me too much. So I'll be at 12, so I'll be down by 7, or I'll be down by 8 after this, actually. We may actually have to BGF after this and just absolutely get rid of all of our coinage.
Believe I heard more coins.
He could pass here. I mean, if he passes here, it's a BGF, right? To the Egern, so... And if he plays, we'll actually play Horse and Senior. Because because the thing is, monsters love to go short round, so it might be better actually if we get... I could even play Horse and Senior here between Furco and a Fire Sword, so we can actually eliminate the bleed and get extra power from it. Alright, so... Don't tell me he's considering passing. I mean... Okay, he did pass. Interesting. Oh, that's BGF then. Oh, but we gotta think about a tribute too, right? Yikes. We'll find a way. We'll find a way. We could start with Congregation, and then we can just get, like, some profit. Now, the good news is we're thinning out decently well, but I feel like this deck could be better optimized, I think. Like, we created this through Discord yesterday, so... You don't expect it to do super well, you know what I'm saying? We can get rid of this. We want something... Yeah, Sir Skewer to this. Oh, we have 2 cards that we need to set up. Wow, yikes. This is a yikes. Maybe keeping some extra coins would have been nice. I don't know if Morale will do too much here for us. I mean, we can do this combo. Wouldn't be the worst. We have Gord and Savola in deck, though. I would like to get rid of something else for them. Get rid of... it's either Assault or Bloody Good Fun. I think it's Bloody Good Fun, because we can get... Oh. We're gonna miss out on one of these cards, which is unfortunate, but I mean, whatever. We will start with Congregation, though. Because we can only get 1 card from XCOM, which kind of sucks. And I think I would rather save that for one of these two, so I may actually... Oh, wild card! No, wild card's not even gonna get us a good profit either. Oh, that sucks. That actually sucks for us. We could Triss and potentially fish for a poison? That is if he starts with... He hasn't played an A-Rush, so I'm wondering what's the story with that. Natural selection, okay. Well... The problem is poison sucks here. Poison actually sucks here. Yeah, wild card here doesn't do anything. Yeah, we'll just Triss. A-Rush isn't so bad. We could go with another Congregation, but that doesn't really give us the coins we need, so we're not getting any profit from this either. Oh, this puts us in such a tight spot, not gonna lie. This actually puts us in such a tight spot. I may just play a Fist Tech then. I mean, A-Rush kind of is the way to go, right? Yeah, I mean, this just gets us the most points, so... I'll take A-Rush. Wow, we're not getting a like... Bloody Good Fun's good and all, but like, that's tough. I wanted to add a Slander Graydon combo. I think I should have too, actually. I should have added a Slander Graydon combo. So he for sure has A-Rush, but like he kind of really can't play his Weavis Incantation now if he has one in deck because he's not gonna get the full value of it. He's played both natural selections, but he still has a Hideous Feast. Okay, the Beast is fine. We can poison the Beast. It's not that threatening. We're missing out on so many points for Skewer Tooth. It's ridiculous. I think we have to do... We have to, right? Because we're not really getting as much value from them right now. And I think Horse and Senior's the bigger priority here. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I think Horse and Senior's the bigger priority. Yeah, it sucks that our last crime card here isn't good at all. Okay, Purify's fine. That's why I saved. It's the reason why I saved morale.
Your deepest, darkest
That's the reason why I saved morale. I just wanted this to happen.
The child's scars are proof.
I think this overall just gets me more value in the long run, you know? We could have killed, I guess, with wildcard. We could have actually killed it. Yeah, we should have actually just killed it, no? But now he has no A-Rush, so that kind of sucks. Yeah, Sir Skewertooth! Oh, it's so tough with it being here. It's ridiculous. I mean, 9 points isn't so bad, I guess. But I mean, it could have been better, I think. This is probably Hideous Feast. He's not playing A-Rush. He can't. Parasite? Okay. Parasite's fine, actually. It actually guarantees morale safety here. So morale is very safe for us.
Who knows too much dies too soon.
Actually, Sir Skewertooth might not even need purification or immunity anymore because he also has Imlerith's Wrath, right? Yeah, Imlerith's Wrath is also a thing. Yikes. Actually, XCOM also sucks. I just realized XCOM also sucks for us here. Oh man. I just realized, yeah, because he killed one of our units with Congregation. But I mean, I went with A-Rush just because it kind of gets us the most value. But yeah, XCOM kind of sucks because now it's going to be the top card whether I like it or not. I mean, you ain't getting Parasites, so... Okay, that's whatever. It's whatever, right? We'll get rid of you. We'll play you, and we actually won't need the boost. I don't think we will. Like, XCOM is so awkward here. It is so awkward. Because I don't know who to eliminate. I don't think I can eliminate anything, no? Bomb Heaver feels bad, man. Feels bad. I mean... We do have to play wildcard before XCOM, though. There's a chance it could also be like there's a really good chance it's gonna be a bad card too. And we'll poison this. XCOM might not even like. I mean, it's a 33% chance it's the Gord. Like the Gord is really who I want here. Like, the Gord is actually who I want. Like, that's what's gonna get... Like, if I get... Because I have to kill Morale. I don't have a choice. So... Man, this makes it so awkward. I mean, that'll get us out Savola. It will guarantee Savola. It's not like we need Savola anyway for the value, so it's gonna be a 50-50 shot, no?
Few things more satisfying than a kill from a distance.
At this point, I want to guarantee the Gord. I have to guarantee Gord. I have to guarantee Gord. Glusty Warp is in there. That's for sure. Glusty Warp is 100% in there. The problem is, this is making Treason really hard to play. Or not Treason, Tavern Brawl. This is making Tavern Brawl really awkward to play. So I have a 50-50 shot to get Herald, and it has to be Herald, otherwise I lose. But that's not a bad Tavern Brawl over there either. It's the Egon, right? Yeah. Alright, 50-50. Yes. Beauty. Beauty. I like it. 22 points up, nice. But Glusty Warp's still gonna get him a lot of value, though, which does suck. But I mean, if he has Erdrin, then there's nothing I can do against Erdrin. Like, his deck was not that expensive. He could have actually added a good tech card. Because this is a 15-point bonus. Like, it's a 9, 11, 8, 7... 6, 6, oh sorry, 7, 6, 7, and I think Imlerith's Wrath. Okay, that's not a lot. I mean, that's a lot of points actually. All right, well, our last card is Tavern Brawl, so I guess we'll see. It's Glusty. No, I mean we know it's Glusty Warp. So this is 8 points right here, which is pretty good. I don't think that's enough. Actually, I think it's enough. No? I swear, if you, it has to be Gloucester. Oh, I think it is enough. $36. I mean, he has to kill all of these though to get the bonus, right? Oh, 1 point. No. Oh, that's so... Okay, so we take on Mahakam Forge. This is probably going to be a Gord deck because those are pretty popular. So we're pretty much going... Wow, I went first again. Dang, this is insane. Like, did I do anything wrong, game? Like, come on, CDPR. I love you guys and all, but this is not good. This is actually not good at all. We get Portal. This is probably our first turn play. XCOM is not so bad here. I'll get rid of Assault. Crown Splitter Thug isn't the worst. Yeah, well let's work with this actually. So we do start with the Congregation. Not so bad
Yes,
here.
you! Have you made your offering?
I think it matters when we play Magic Lamp. Yeah, this is some tough games actually. I played a sequence of tough games, so I'm hoping to get at least one dub though. But I mean, when you queue into so many monsters and Syndicate's gotten really bad, but I mean, like, I thought I'd try like a different type of deck, honestly, like just to be a little bit more unique. Like, this is a wild, like, okay, so he immediately starts with Xavier. That's interesting, that's interesting. Like, why would you immediately start with Xavier? Why would you immediately start with Xavier? Okay, we'll get Mata here. Let's get the portal going. I actually should have gone, like, the thing is, like, I mean, I could have gotten the portal going earlier, but it's like, it's not gonna do much. We could try to poison, although he could have a Sappers. Let's get the portal going. Actually, we don't mind getting, actually, no, portal gets us 1, 2, 3, 4, potentially 5. Yeah, that's not so bad. That's not so bad actually.
You will never forget.
We can actually work with that, and then we can still got Horson and Sir Skewertooth. That's the thing. Getting both Sir Skewertooth and Horson setup is pretty tough. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty tough. That could be anything. That could literally be anything. I hope it's not a Crushing Trap because that would actually no, Crushing Trap wouldn't matter because I'm not running Horson, so doesn't matter. Okay. So this could get hit with a Nature's Rebuke. This one we're gonna let go because I think we can try to poison it? Question mark? With a combination of Furco and XCOM? Dwarf Berserker? Sure. If you hit this, then I might as well just actually play. Okay. Oh, it was Crushing Trap. Okay. It was Crushing Trap. That's what I was afraid of, but I mean, what can you do at the same time, right? So what would... Actually, we could even play the Crown Splitter, although I feel like that would get too in the territory of too much setup. But I mean, I think we have to, right? Yeah, we'll have to. He can just play another dwarf, and this will really pretty much be pretty much be pointless. I think I'd rather just hit this. It's 2 less turns. I mean, they were both gonna do 0 anyway, so what was the point, right? Why don't I drop my pen? Really meant nothing. Mahakam Volunteers. Okay, so this is a pure dwarf deck. I mean, it has to be. It has to be. Okay. We can play Dip on this Dwarven Berserker. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Herald Gore doesn't do it. Actually, no, Dip and the Pawntar's in our hand. I only have 1 copy. Why did I think I had 2? Weird. Weird. We could poison. We can see if... But the thing is, XCOM has to guarantee us another poison, or Triss. If not, then that's gonna be tough. Also, Tavern Brawl's awkward with Crushing Trap kind of blocking the way here. We will play this. I think we poison. Yeah, I think poison's the play here. Again, it's kind of a risk, right? Because I have to ensure that XCOM gets me. Oh no, I don't have any more Fire Sworns. Yikes, that's awkward. Jokes, I don't have any more Fire Sworns. So it's gonna be the top card, so that's actually just made it worse. And I don't really feel like relying on luck, so never mind. I take back what I just said. I take back everything that I said. Carlo. Well, pity. That's true. He went full on dwarves here, I can see. And he placed leader ability already? To win on even? I mean, I get it. I get it. Don't get me wrong, I get it. You wanna risk this? You know what have I got to lose? What's the worst card I can get out of this? Savola? It's gonna be Savola, isn't it? Morales Knight. I mean, I think, yeah, let's risk it. Why not? Let's do it. Assault. Okay, Assault's not so bad, I think. It's not the worst. It's not the best, but it's not the worst, you know? We could actually even play our wild card here for... No. I'd rather save it. I may actually give him the win here in round 1. I may actually just give him the win here in round 1. Because what can I do, right? Armorer's Workshop. Wow. I'm about to lose to a very strange deck. And I just realized there's no way I'm winning this with 2 cards. He could just pass. I have to commit poison if I want to win. Oh my gosh. I'm just making this round so bad for myself too. Okay, at least he's still going. I think I'll pass then. I'd rather be 1 card down and have wild card and like rather than this. Oh well. Yeah, I'll take the pass actually. Why not? Such a strange deck, I know. I think it's just the fact that I had to... I kept going first the whole time and it was just really bad for me. So it's like, oh gosh. Like, these draws also didn't help either. But I mean, no complaints, no complaints. I'm not complaining about anything right now. It's no point keeping this fist tech. Too bloody good funds. I mean... It's funny, for a deck that fins very well, like, you get some pretty awkward hands, and it's pretty ironic. I'm not gonna lie, it's a pretty ironic deck. Pretty ironic. So if he doesn't pass, I will actually have to start with Louisa into Sir Skewertooth. I think that's my best bet here. If he passes, then okay, so he's gonna try and beat me without his leader ability. Oh, he's gonna try and get carryover? Okay, that's fine. We can kill it, so.
Alright, that's no problem.
We could kill it. Because he could just pass after this, get the carryover. I'm not sure if I'm not sure if I just want to throw away Louisa like that either. So. Let's play Vivaldi actually. Oh my god. Why are all the good cards in the freaking bottom? I don't get it. Like, Morale would have been... Actually, maybe I will Morale. Oh no, I already played a Fist Tech though, so that last Fist Tech will suck. I think we played Triss. Yeah, we'll Triss actually.
How can I help?
Oh boy. Oh, well, bloody good fun here. No more carryover for you, sir. No more carryover for you. I mean, that was really bad because I mean, it's a 9-point play. We do get rid of carryover. I think that's one of his 2. Oh, wow, he took the pass? Are you serious? You should have played, bro. You should not have passed like that. Kind of a waste. Alright. Bare Knuckle Brawler. This might be our... Actually, no, this has to be our proactive. We have to get rid of Bare Knuckle. We have to get rid of Knuckle! Okay, we got Morale and Fist Tech. I don't think I can ask for anything better. We're gonna miss out on Savola, which kind of sucks. Or we can actually 50-50 it. Yeah, okay, clutch. And then we can Tavern Brawl. We'll dip the freaking BGF here. We don't need it anymore. We'll do this first. I swear to god, if you have another Crushing Trap, I will actually lose my mind. I will actually lose my mind if you have a second Crushing Trap. I think it has to be Louisa Savola though. I think that has to be the play. Like, we're gonna get Tavern Brawl. Renew? What? The Gabor? And you give it resilience? Oh yikes. Oh yikes. Big yikes. I can't touch that, unfortunately. He's made it really awkward for me again. Oh my gosh. Okay, so do we want to play Louisa? Wow, Louisa's interesting. Your next tribute this round costs 0, so Does that make us want to play Savola early? Because they're not really crime card necessary, so I feel like it's fine, right? We can get away with playing Luisa Savola actually pretty early. I mean, I actually can't touch, and he's played Carlo, so he doesn't really have big damage. So like, I don't know what he'll have like that's for big damage because he got rid of Carlo. Unless he has freaking Karafi Heatwave, then he's got me, I guess. But I swear to God, if he has Karafi Heatwave, I will actually lose my mind. Because after Karafi Heatwave, I'll have no other card to play. Like, I literally don't know what other card to play if Karafi Heatwave's been played. He should... yeah, it's just tough. It's just tough, you know? Okay, Yarpin, sure. It's fine. That's fine. I mean, we'll just get it off, I think. And we'll get Savola up and running here. Yeah, we'll get Savola up and running. Actually, we'll get Savola down early. It's kind of awkward because I have like this. What sucks is I have to get some money before I even can get one of these both of these guys off. I think it's just my sequence of playing these guys isn't the best. Oh my gosh, Vigis freaking Marluzo, man. Okay, well, unfortunately, we have to prioritize poison on that thing, so put you here.
Death can come where blood does not.
I mean, he's not gonna purify it. I mean, if he lets Morale go, he could have Nature's Rebuke, so that is a thing. That is a thing. I mean, it's either that or he purifies it. So either way, something's dying. Something is dying. So something good came out of this, at least. We'll have to Tavern Brawl Yarpin with someone, but it can't be Gabor, because unfortunately, Gabor is immune, which sucks. Gabor is immune, we can't touch him, although this would have been a lovely Tavern... Actually, no, this would not have been a lovely Tavern Brawl, because they're the same power, so it's just an 8-point card. Literally. So what does he do here? What will he prioritize? Spawn 3 Rowdy Dwarves, okay. Wow, he's row stacking! Got that oak going on, I see. I see he's got that oak going on. So he's just gonna let me have the poison off. I mean, it's whatever. Unfortunately, this needed to happen though. Because I have to get that 6 coinage just to get these two off. So it kind of sucks. It actually kind of sucks that this had to happen like this. Dwarven. Wow, you put it. Oh, you put it there, huh? Interesting. I mean, I don't think it matters. Thanks for the armor hit. I will take it. I don't think actually, no, I think it does kind of. We'll actually Skewer Tooth first. Actually, now that I think about it, I feel like Skewer Tooth doesn't even need immunity. Not anymore. Like, I should have also been thinking about the amount of damage like they could be getting out too, right? So, I should have thought of that actually, now that I think about it. I should have thought of that. Once we play Horson, we have to play. Oh my gosh, that's kind of awkward. Okay, a little horse in here. And then I think now we get Tavern Brawl. I think now we play the Tavern Brawl, right? So this will be 5, 1, 4, dead. So. Boom, boom. Yeah. Okay, so we're fitting down his row, which is really good. It's really good here. It's good for us. Harold Gord's also our last play, and he's down by 22 points. Who do you give to? Oh, I see. Oh, I can't kill it. But I have to kill something. I have to weaken Oak's power. But it's 4 versus 6. It's 2 points. This is 2 points, though. Yeah, I'll just do this. Yeah, okay, perfect. Oh yeah, we also have cut up lackeys, right? I forgot about that snipe. That's quite the snipe, though. And then our last card being Herald. Now, this is how the deck actually should be played in my IMO. Yeah, this is, I think, is how the deck should be played. Okay, and this last card's Oak, which I don't think is enough, so... We'll play Gord, and this should be enough. That should be a dub. I don't even think Igni or Urgent will win in this game anyway, so... Played Carlo prematurely there, IMO. Oh, Karafi Heat, we didn't even had Oak. I think his pass in round 2 was pretty bad too.